Hi guys, the Benidorm enthusiast here with Benidorm Stuff YouTube channel. It's a beautiful day, we've got our blue skies back, so I'm going to take you for a skate down the Levante beach to see what's open and what's happening. So nice to have our sunshine back. We've had a few miserable days after St. Patrick's Day. Wet, cold, windy, but we've got our sunshine back today. And it's really nice to see. It brings the people out. Still quite chilly for this time of year. It's only about 16 degrees today. But it is set to warm up over the next few days and get back up to the 20s, which is where temperatures should be for this time of year. Good weather always brings the people out, of course. It has been very quiet down here recently. This is the busiest I've seen it on the beachfront for quite a while really, which is fabulous to see. The cafes and the bars down here, they do depend on the terraces for the sun. So a lot of places decided it wasn't even worth opening in the days after St. Patrick's when we had the bad weather. Nobody wants to be sitting outside in the rain, even if they can get a beer. So let's hope that this weather is here to stay now. It certainly gives all these businesses down here a big boost. Quite a lot of police down here today, controlling, making sure everybody's got their masks on as they're walking about, making sure the beaches are under control. The beaches are still very quiet. They are expecting some people to come for Easter. They've got the squares set up on the beach so people can guarantee and maintain a social distance while they're on the beach. As you can see, there's absolutely no problems with that going on at the minute. But if we do get some people arriving over Easter, that's what the squares are there for. Help keep everybody safe. There are still a lot of places closed on the beachfront. A lot of places closed in Benidorm in general still. We are still living under a lot of restrictions here. Yes, we've started to reopen. We're in the first stage of de-escalation. But there's still a lot of restrictions in place. Baby steps. Coming up to Tiki Beach now, or the bar formerly known as Tiki Beach. Great to see this place reopen. One of the most famous bars or infamous bars in Benidorm. So the majority of places open down here on the beachfront are Spanish cafes and restaurants, as there are virtually zero tourists in Benidorm at the moment. These are all people that live in and around the Benidorm area. In the Valencian community, the regional borders for Valencia are still closed, so nobody should be coming in and out from other parts of Spain. And that's to remain till after Easter. I'm sure there will be some people that do come, that get through. But the risk of big fines should be a deterrent for most people at least. Like I say, we still are living with a lot of restrictions in place at the moment. The bars and cafes can only open until 6 p.m. They're only allowed a third of capacity inside. So that's why we're relying on the good weather at the moment to keep the bars and cafes open, because they need the terraces. Without the terraces, when the weather's bad, it's just not viable to open to only a third of capacity inside places. We still have the curfew in place as well in our region, between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. During those hours, we should all be staying safely at home. Nobody out and about on the streets. Nobody out at all unless they have justified reasons to be out, such as going to work or caring for a dependent, things like that. This weather is amazing. I'm loving this, just look at that blue sky. Makes such a difference to my mood, I've got to say. The weather really affects me. Sunshine lifts my spirits up dramatically, it really does. And I'm not the only one. As you can see, it is pretty busy down here on the Levante beachfront today. There are a lot of police about, controlling. I'm not going to say crowds, there's no crowds. But it's busier than it has been for a while. Hotel symbol. One of the few hotels that is open in Benidorm. Yes, there are hotels open. There's not many of them, but there are a few. The hotel symbol is one of them. And you can see people sat outside around the pool, taking in the sun. Hotels are the only place where you can get a drink after 6 p.m. now. The hotel bars do stay open later. Unless, of course, you're drinking at home, and then you can drink 24 hours, can't you? It's really nice to see so many people out and about today. The majority of people have just come out for a walk down the front, taking in the views of our beautiful beaches. And the beachfront cafes are doing okay as well. All these people here are from our region, or they should be. The Valencian regional borders are still closed, and that will remain in place until after Easter. I think it's a wise decision. I think we've done tremendously well in our region getting the numbers down to where they are now. Infection rates are the best in Spain in our region, and we want to keep it that way. April is a crucial month with the Easter holidays and the progression of the mass vaccination programme set to pick up speed dramatically in April. It really is going to be a crucial time. So I think it's wise that we're keeping the regional borders closed until after Easter. Let's see what position we're in at the end of April. We'll have a better idea then what position we're in with regards to the summer campaign. Coming up towards the old town end. Pinochos. We've got Heartbreak coming up, still closed unfortunately. And the White Lion and Penelope's, they've not managed to get open yet either. A lot of these places need more hours. They need more than the daytime trading hours to make it viable to open. I hope you lot are all keeping sane back there in the UK. I understand it's very frustrating times for everybody at the moment. For me, the worst thing is not being able to plan anything. Not in a month's time, not in 3 months, 6 months, a year. Just cannot make any plans. We're all in this together. We have to have each other's backs. Be very careful with what we say on social media. We should all be keeping each other positive at this time. I'm seeing it every day on social media, people getting frustrated and taking it out on each other, and it's not the way to go. It doesn't do anybody any good. We have to be supporting each other. So much negative speculation out there at the minute. Let's just stick to the facts, stick to what we know about the situation we're in now. There's no point trying to predict where we will be in 3 months because it's impossible. There are so many factors that can change the situation one way or another. I don't think it benefits anybody trying to predict what it's going to be, where we're going to be in a few months' time. So bear that in mind, guys, when you're on social media. Be kind to one another and try and stay positive. There's enough people out there trying to bring us down. We have to try and lift each other up. Coming up to the Guinness Bar now, and it's fabulous to see this place open. This is one of the favourites amongst the British on holidays, but obviously it's also a favourite amongst the locals around here as well. There are a fair few people outside today enjoying a drink in the sun, soaking up the rays, and also next door Cafe Manila. And then we're just coming up to Tiki Town, which I want to show you a little bit closer. So as you can see behind me then, Tiki Town, it's the other beachfront bar that's part of the Tiki group, and they have extended onto next door. That used to be Costa Coffee. They've now got a much bigger terrace, still working on the inside, but we'll have a look at this in the future when it's done. And we're coming up to the end of the beach, so I'm going to leave it here with you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you've enjoyed seeing a little bit of sunshine and seeing our beautiful beach. That's all from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, seeing a little bit of sunshine and a little bit of life on the Levante beachfront. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave us a comment, and check us out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and TikTok at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.